Day 2 of this wonderful adventure. Got a wedding in 2 hours. Oh, jeez. Right now we gotta get ready. We gotta go get some breakfast, and then we're gonna show you what we bring on a wedding day. There's a lot to bring when you're traveling because you don't wanna forget anything. You can't rush home to get something if you forgot. So when we travel, we bring everything with us. We'll show you what we pack it in, and what we bring to the wedding. And then when we're at the wedding, we'll show you kind of what we do, kind of some behind the scenes. I'm gonna have to bring a GoPro with me, so bear with me on that. But yeah, I'll be able to provide some information for you guys. But right now, I gotta get ready. So I'll see you guys in a bit. There we go. Let's go get some breakfast now. So I just got back from breakfast. Tyler's getting ready right now. So right now, I want to show you guys kind of what we bring on a wedding day. Kind of what we do, what we pack it in. And yeah, so let's just go over that right now. All right, so we always bring the Mavic Air with us. It's a great travel portable drone. We have 2 of these. I have one and Tyler has one. So we have this, just folds up, goes in our backpack that we'll show you after this. We have Voigtlander lenses. They're great lenses, prime lenses. They have a great build. They open up all the way to 0.95. 0.95 is too soft. We obviously wouldn't go that soft, but we can open up to 1.4 no problem. So when we have our GH5s, it's very good in low light because we have these great fast lenses. We got a 42.5 millimeter lens and we got a 17.5 millimeter lens. So the equivalent of that is 85 and 35. We love those 2 focal ranges. They work perfect for us. We also got this. I love this lens. It's a 75 millimeter, 150 millimeter equivalent 1.8 Olympus lens prime. This is great for ceremonies. It's great for speeches, and just very good for overall for detail. We also have the Small HD, one of the best affordable monitors that you can have for your camera. You can install a whole bunch of presets on this. It just makes the wedding day very good. Able to see in every kind of light condition. Able to tell focus and white balance way easier with this. If you guys don't have one, I recommend you guys getting a Small HD. It will change your lives. Speaking of GH5, we have 3 GH5s and we got 1 GH5s for low light. Tyler just got his GH5s and it's been awesome for low light and anything else where we need good stabilization on a gimbal. We put that on the gimbal and we fly it. He has a 20 millimeter lens that he flies with it. For the ceremony, we have one in the back. We have 2 on the sides, and then we're floating with 1. So it comes in handy when we're doing ceremonies. But other than that, we're pretty much staying around 3. I have a GoPro. This is what I'll be vlogging on at the wedding for you guys. Other than that, this is just fun to have. We have the Xeon Crane gimbal. This is what we fly the GH5s with. I still have the version 1. Tyler has the version 2, so we go with his. If you guys don't have a gimbal, I recommend this. It's very affordable and produces very well. We got 2 light stands for the lights I'm going to show you. We use the Came TV Bolton. I think that's how you say it, Bolton or Bolton lights. We have 2 of these, so it's awesome because you can kind of go a flood and then you can go a spot by just pulling on this right here. So we'll always do a spot for the toast and then we'll flood it for the dances. It's a great light. It's dimmable. You can dim it from 100% all the way to 0%, and it's run on batteries, so you don't have to plug anything into the wall. So you just charge up 2 batteries, throw these on the light stands, and your receptions look awesome. I'm going to do a tutorial on how to light a reception in a future video using these, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, these make the reception really good, especially when you have a GH5 and it's okay in low light. You're able to light up the whole dance floor and get very good cinematic shots. This right here is my audio bag. I carry a bunch of stuff in this thing. First, I got a Roland RO5 recorder. I got batteries for the Small HD focus, batteries for the GH5s, batteries for all my zooms and my Tascams. Let's see what else I got here. I got a Zoom H4n just for immediate backup. I have a Zoom H6 for my main audio recording. I got a power bank. You can never go anywhere without a power bank. You're able to charge anything at any time. For our lavs, we got DR10L Tascams, 2 of them. Tyler also has one, so we have 3. They're really good, very affordable, only $200. You get the mic and the recorder. So we mic one on the Efficient, we mic one on the Groom, and then we'll always drape one over a speaker just in case one of our audio pieces fail. We also have a Sennheiser Countryman B6 lav that we use for certain situations like letter reading and stuff like that, where we're able to set up the bride and have more time with them. It's a very good mic. It's always important to bring a lot of different accessories for hooking up to the DJ. We got 1/4 inch to RCA cable here. We have RCA cables. We got ND filters. Let's see what else we got. So that's pretty much what's in my audio bag. We have every cable known to man, so we don't have to ever worry about not getting audio from a ceremony. We rock the Hoya 58mm variable ND filters, one of the best in my opinion, and it's right in the middle. It's not $100 like the Tiffin, and it's not $22 like the Amazon ones. It's about $70, and it's a great filter. Like I said, I have the Zoom H6 that I use primarily for all the ceremonies and receptions. That is my go-to. It's great. I'm also going to do a tutorial on how to mic up and how to attach to the soundboard for audio for weddings. We put everything in this Go Groove bag. It's awesome. It's $60 on Amazon. I can fit all my cameras, all my lenses right here. Have some pockets right there. I put my drone and all my drone accessories up here. It even has a laptop piece right here where I can put my laptop, charging cables, everything. Anytime I go anywhere on a plane or on a travel, I can put everything in this and not have to worry about checking anything in. It's all good to go. I just throw everything in, put it on my backpack, and roll out. On the actual wedding day, we have these little satchels, me and Tyler both. For wedding day, this is all we bring in there to hold all of our cameras. It holds my GH5, a couple lenses, SD cards, my batteries. As far as the wedding shoot goes, very handy. Able to throw everything in there without even worrying about having to go somewhere. So yes, this is what we use on a wedding. I know this is kind of quick. We're kind of in a hurry to get to the wedding. But yeah, I'm going to do a lot more reviews on these bags specifically in the near future and everything else we got. But this is kind of just a little brief overview of what we bring to a wedding, especially a destination wedding. Any advice for shooting travel weddings?
For shooting travel weddings, budget more time than you need, I would say, because if you can imagine running late on your own wedding and then do that traveling, I mean, your anxiety levels are going to go through the roof. So that's a big one. Plan ahead.
What cameras are you rocking today?
Yeah, so my 2 cameras are my GH5 and my GH5s. My GH5, I'm going to be rocking my 17.5mm Voigtlander, about 35mm equivalent. That's usually what I stick on for a lot of the day because Brock actually shoots on the 42.5, 85mm equivalent. So we're doing that 35-85 split. Really like that look. And then I pretty much stay on that most of the day. Sometimes we'll switch off. Maybe I'll go 85, like ceremony, I'll go 85 to get the longer shot. And then on the GH5s, I have a 20mm. I use that mainly for my gimbal. The crop on the GH5s is a little bit less. So it's, rather than being like a 40mm like the GH5, it's actually a 35, which we really love that 35mm look, especially for flying on gimbal. That's pretty much what I use it for a lot of times. And then once we hit the reception area or areas where it's really dark, I'll throw the Voigtlanders on it and use it on my monopod. Just to get some more stable footage. So.
Sweet. And how do you like the GH5s so far? Should people get it?
Yeah, I love the GH5s. I mean, I know a lot of people had a lot of worries, like, oh, like what is it for? Like, what does it mean? You know, oh, is it a GH5 killer? It's not a GH5 killer. It's meant to complement it, and that's what it does really well, especially for wedding filmmakers. If you're using the GH5 for weddings, and you want a second camera, or you really want to help bring your stuff to the next level, like I loved all my footage from the GH5 except usually when I hit reception. Even when I was lighting, you never know how dark it's going to be. GH5s completely nullifies that. I have no worries with a wedding now. I feel like I can step into any situation with either camera, get what I need to get. And yeah, it's a great addition. I would really recommend it.
Well, you heard it here first from Tyler. Go get that GH5s. I still haven't got mine yet. I still need to get that. By the way, Tyler just started his own company.
Yes, I did.
Want to tell them a little bit about that?
Yeah, so my company is by Tyler, just by Tyler. I just started that like about a month or 2 ago here. getting that going now. ByTyler.co is the website. At Films by Tyler on Instagram, Vimeo, all that stuff. Yeah, we love it.
Yeah, so we're kind of partnering up here. We always help each other out. But go check out his work. He produces solid stuff. Obviously, that's why I have him on my team. So we're excited to get his stuff rolling out. But everybody just dress up on the wedding day. I see a lot of people not dressing up. It's always good to dress up, especially for someone's big day. So 2 little pro tips is dress up. Make sure you eat before a long day because you want to be in a good mood for your brides at all times. That's why they hired you. They didn't hire you to be a jerk. So just make sure you eat. Make sure you look good. But right now, we're going to get headed out. We got to take a lift to get to the Paris Hotel. It's going to be a great day. We'll bring you guys along. But this will be my last time vlogging on this camera. The rest will be on my GoPro 6. It's just easier to carry around and easier to vlog. So don't mind the quality. So we're going to say goodbye to this camera. And say hello to this camera. The GoPro Hero 6. It's overall a pretty good vlogging camera. I think you guys can hear me well. But I'll be able to bring this with me today, be able to break it out a little bit and kind of show you kind of what we're doing. But yeah, let's just enjoy Vegas, and we're gonna head out, get a lift, and then we're gonna head to the venue right now. So we'll see you guys soon. When we get there, we're going to introduce ourselves and get set up, get our cameras ready to go, and start getting bridal session touch-ups and makeup and all that stuff. So we'll try to give you guys some behind-the-scenes stuff of that.
Came in here and he's like, "You have colorful hamburgers on your wall."
I'm a fan.
Like, Jared, those are macaroni.
Here. Let me do that for you.
When they blast the sound.
Yeah.
Cool.
He can go clear out his own.
Yeah.
So what we're doing right now, we're just getting some bridal, just prep, trying to get dramatic lighting. We're trying to see how kind of the light hits the room and capture the overall feel of the room, get sound bites, get good audio. And we are just getting the brides getting ready. This is kind of what we do in here. We kind of just go in, say hi, meet the photographer, and kind of just go from there. And then we just try to just get as much footage as we can. You, as a tip, you guys want to overshoot. The room, we have a lot of daylight coming in. So the first thing we do is we come in, ask them to turn all the lights off. So we want the huge windows that are in there to just shine the light on them. We want to get natural light coming through the windows and have that be our light source because it's much more natural, it looks way better. So when you, as soon as you guys go in, make sure you guys have them turn off all the lights, open the windows, and get as much daylight as you can in there because overall that'll make your image look so much better. And then you shoot, you set your white balance of daylight, and then from there you just get creative. Remember rule of thirds. Make sure you keep that in mind as you're shooting, and just see how the way the light's hitting people. Don't ever shoot with the light, shoot against the light, and it just creates a more creative and more unique and more cinematic look. So there's a couple of pro tips for you guys, but right now I'm going to go back in, get a little bit more stuff, and then after that we're heading to Groom Prep. So see you guys soon.
I hope he has
I'm gonna try like to right now.
Yeah, I'll take another one. Okay.
So, Amanda.
The water's always cold. Jared may have to help
honestly, I prefer the beach stuff in Oregon and Washington.
Bunch of bobby pins and such.
Yeah, but the swim.
Just finished up bride prep. Now we're going to groom prep.
Yep. It's going good.
Yes. Hey guys, how's it going?
Good.
Yeah. Probably.
Hey guys. Didn't stay out too late, did you?
So look straight and then look out the window again.
Just like parenting.
Alright, so we just finished groom prep and now we're headed back to the bride's room to get in her dress put on and get some details of her dress. After this first look, see you guys there. So now we are about to do the first look. We kind of got a cool area, as you guys can see. Let me show you guys. So Jared's going to be standing right there. The bride's going to be coming from over there. We'll get some nice greenery in the background. Right now we have our white balance set to shade, and we have our indie filters on, our Hoya indie filters, variable, and we're going to just balance the light from those. And how we set this up, we're going to have Tyler kind of go behind the bride, and I'm going to be kind of in front of the groom, getting a nice shot of him with her coming in the background. And then we're going to go from there, get their reactions. Hopefully it's a good reaction. They both look stunning, so it's going to be great. But we're about to start, so I'll see you guys soon. Getting ready for ceremony. Just got done with our first look. Very important for ceremonies. It's all about audio. You got to make sure you have tons of source of audio. We're going to be micing the groom, we're going to be micing the officiant, and we're going to be draping a mic over the speakers just in case everything else fails. It's always good to have that backup. We're also going to plug in with my Zoom H6. We're going to plug that directly into the DJ system. So we're going to have 4 sources of audio. One has to always work, so we always make sure we go over and above our audio, because audio is important. It's the #1 thing of storytelling, like I've been saying forever now. You need audio in everything, so we got to make sure that is on point. The GH5s is going to be a huge part of the ceremony because it's going to be so dark. So we're going to be using that to get the main shots of them saying their vows. Tyler's out right now with the bride and groom and all their bridesmaids and groomsmen. So I'm going to go in, set up the tripod, set up the ceremony, set up the audio, and then we got the ceremony coming up next. We're going to have a tripod back here, so you can see they're going to be getting married up there. Tyler will be standing on this side, I'll be standing on that side, and we'll just be getting back and forth. I'll have my 75mm on and he'll have his 85mm on, and we'll try to get tighter up on their faces for when they're doing the vows and just getting some unique shots. So I plugged the H6 over into the speaker, and I have a drape onto the speaker as well. I'm also going to be miking up the groom and the officiant right now.
It stopped at a Dairy Queen parking lot. You know, we were the only 2 there. It was 2 o'clock on a Saturday. And all of a sudden into the park,
Present.
even when I am not.
Even when I am not.
Amanda, please place the ring on Jared's finger.
So at cocktail hour, we get a lot of different mingling. That's kind of like our establishers. And then we'll go out, get some nice nightlife, get some nice scenery, some lights of Las Vegas, of the Paris Hotel, the Strip, all that kind of stuff. I think the grand entrance leads right into the first dance. So you'll see that in some of the footage that I provide. So our whole goal of the reception is to capture that atmosphere. We want it to feel like Vegas. So all of our shots will be moving. That'll be kind of the primary thing. We need to get a lot of close-ups, a lot of people just having fun. and just enjoying themselves because it's Vegas. Also, another big thing, our toast. We got to go in there first thing, set up the audio, set up the H6 to the speakers, get that plugged in, and then we'll also put a drape so we have another second source of audio because we're not able to mic every single person that's giving a speech. It's more hard that way, so we got to make sure with these two audio sources that we get what we need to get. We always check audio to make sure everything's going. So yeah, so we'll set it for toast. I'm usually on the 75 mil, 150 mil equivalent, just getting that nice bokeh, and we light them from a different side. I'll kind of show you that when we get there, but as far as lighting, we always shoot opposite of the light. So we'll put the light on one side and we'll be shooting on the opposite side, getting that nice close up of them talking. We always make sure beforehand we go up to the DJ and we talk to the people that are actually giving the toast and let them know where to stand. Make sure they're always facing the bride and groom. Tyler will go around on the 85 millimeter and get as many crowd reaction shots as possible of the bride and groom, of the people in the crowd. Get a lot of like toast and a lot of clapping and a lot of cheering. Emotion, it's all about emotion, it's all about story. I'm gonna keep bringing that up every single time. So we gotta make sure we capture that. We're gonna head to the reception and get everything straightened up over there, get our shots, get what we need, and then just enjoy the time. All right, so we're here at the Chato Nightclub. This is where they're doing the reception. The club doesn't open until 10, so they were able to get this, but it's a great location. Let me just give you a little grand tour with this GoPro. So as you can see, it's really nice. It's right underneath the Eiffel Tower at the Paris. There's the bride and groom's table. We got some tables over there. We got some tables over here. And then we got this beautiful view right over here. And right across the way is the Bellagio light show, so we'll be able to get some of that. Lots of everything, so the table numbers, different kind of decorations. So we get that as soon as we come here, and then we go down, get some cocktail, get some mingling. So this is gonna be a great little reception. Let me show you guys where I'm gonna set up the speeches. So we are setting up our backlight right here, and way across the corner, we are setting up our fill light. So this light right here will be kind of more of our hairline light, so we get a nice good backlight on them. And then the one over there, we will be doing as a fill, and then we'll be filming from there, shooting this way. We got our backlight over there, and we got our fill light over there, and then we're shooting right here. So the toasts are gonna stand right here. So that's kind of how we shoot the toasts. We'll always have cross lights, we'll have a backlight, and we'll have a front light, and then we'll be where we're at shooting the toasts. And we blast those up, and about 90% right now, because it's still kind of daylight out. We also set them to daylight balance because it's still daylight out, and we shoot. So that's kind of how we do our toast setup. We'll get to some toast. We'll show you guys some footage of that right now, and then after that, it's dancing time, baby. See you guys soon. Peace.
An angel comes to you and says, you have to do it all over again. Every high, every low, for the rest of eternity.
A weekend, a long life of health and happiness, to close friends and building of new families. And to New York, you may be almost 1,000 miles away. To Jared and Amanda. Health, wealth, happiness, what I will say.
Alright, that's a wrap. We're back here in our beautiful hotel room. We're exhausted. Now it's time to import the footage. I can't stress enough how important it is to import as soon as you get home, before you sleep. Do not go to bed without importing, because you just want all this stuff off the card, otherwise you're screwed. So make sure you import as soon as you guys are done with the wedding. I hope today was helpful for you. I try to do as much as possible behind the scenes, getting a lot of footage that we needed to get for the day in Las Vegas, but overall, it was a very successful day. The bride and groom were so awesome. They were one of the best couples I've ever worked with. They're really cool. The bride and groom are going to be doing a day after shoot over in the Red Rocks. It's a beautiful red mountain out about 15 minutes away from here in Las Vegas, but that's not till the afternoon. So pretty much the morning we're going to be editing, and then we head home. So we'll bring you guys along to the shoot tomorrow. Day after shoots are one of my favorites. You really get that one-on-one time with the couple, and you don't have to worry about stress. You don't have to worry about rushing all over the place. It's just all about them and the intimacy of the couple, and you can really just direct and do different things that you want to do in order to capture that intimacy and capture that story. With some pretty great audio today, some good speeches. The groom was awesome in his speech, so I'll be able to actually create a story from all this. But that's it for tonight. We're super tired. We're going to get to bed. We'll see you guys tomorrow. It's going to be a great day. Our last day in Vegas. Let's make it count. We'll see you guys soon. Peace out.